Welcome to Vlogtober, day number 23. The time is 10:41 in the morning. It has been, for me, a very event-filled morning already. I just left Drug Emporium. It's a local store out here. There's drug emporiums in several states here in the South. But my local drug emporium is now going to be carrying Sincerely Legenia keto spices. I am so excited. God is awesome, and I just give God glory, honor, and praise for this latest accomplishment, latest of many for my spice blend company. So I'm so excited. Sincerely Legenia will be going in their first store this Monday, and I could not be more thrilled. Right now, guys, I am in the Kroger parking lot. I was on a couple of phone calls, so I've just been sitting here chatting, but I'm getting ready to go into Kroger. I'm going to make $1 Million Chicken today, and so I'm going to go in and get all of the ingredients and everything that I need for that, and got a couple of more things that I'm going to be working on today, so I'm going to take you guys along with me. Of course, this is Vlogtober, so you just get to chill with me for the day, and as always, I love it. I also forgot to have my keto nat drink because I was in such a hurry this morning. I needed to be at Drug Emporium this morning at about 9, so I did not get an opportunity to get my drink because I was rushing trying to get everything together. So I'm gonna make sure I get that in my system and then grab me something to eat because I'm really hungry right now. So anyway, let's run in here to Kroger. Let's get everything I need to make $1 Million Chicken, and then yeah, we're gonna get this day started. It's already off to a great start. Woohoo! I am so happy. So we're working on a few other things in the works. A few more stores will be going in here really soon. So I'll make those announcements as they happen. But you will no longer have to wait to get Sincerely Legenia keto spices online and get them in the mail. You'll now be able to, hopefully before the year is out, shop most of your local grocery stores and be able to pick up the spice blends. So God is awesome. But let's go ahead, get into Kroger and get these few items that I need. Also going to get a bunch of some broccoli for Rico. Get him some nice fresh broccoli. He loves broccoli. Everybody, I am back home and I am getting ready to put together my espresso drink, and I think I'm going to skip my nap for the day. Let's see, it's already 11:30. I haven't eaten, and that really needs to be in my system pretty early, so I may just have to skip today. I'm getting back later than I thought I would, so I'll just have to pick that back up. But let me go ahead and just give you guys an update on how that drink is doing for me. I really think it's working. It's giving me a lot more energy. I'm not as hungry. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't really know if I've shown it, but I haven't been eating as much. I'm just not that hungry. And when I do eat, I make sure I make really good choices. So far, it seems to be working, okay? We'll see how today goes. We'll see as far as me, as far as my eating, if you know, I'm hungry like I usually am, or if my appetite is at all suppressed. We shall see. We shall see. But so far, I'm thinking this stuff is working pretty good. So I may have to go on and, you know, buckle down and buy me some. We'll see. But let's taste this right now. You guys, if you have not yet tried 3 shots of espresso with this right here, I'm telling you, it is such a wonderful alternative to your typical Starbucks drinks with all of the sugars and the caramels and all of that good stuff. This is a great way to get you some espresso, have that nice coffee taste, and it still tastes like you're drinking a Starbucks treat, okay? Because for me, Starbucks is a treat. So this is oh so delicious. So try it. Premier Caramel Protein Shake and 3 triple shots of espresso. Guys, it is so good. I hear Rico up there. Let me go and get him really quick. Hey, I hear you in here talking. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? You ready to go downstairs? Are you ready to go downstairs, buddy? Yeah, let's get you downstairs. All right, so I sat down and I started working. I still have not eaten. I did put my bacon in the oven and it's just about ready. So I'm just gonna skip breakfast altogether. Well, I can only skip breakfast. It is 12:38 now. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the $1 million chicken, and that's just going to be what I eat. I'll just hold off. I mean, I've waited this long, so I'm just going to hold off a little bit longer, make the $1 million chicken, and that is going to be what I eat today. But the bacon is ready, so I'm going to go ahead and get it out now. And then we're going to go ahead and get started with this $1 million chicken. Yeah, I always get sidetracked so easily the moment I think of something, especially when it comes to my business or, you know, what it is I'm working on at the moment. I'll stop whatever I'm doing and get right on it. I do not believe in procrastination. I believe when God says to do something, to do it immediately. So that is what I do. So that's why I haven't eaten. But I'm hungry. It's catching up with me. My head is starting to hurt. So let's go ahead and get this $1 million chicken started. All right, for the $1 million chicken, I'm going to need some cream cheese. It really needs to be softened. So while I'm doing everything else, I'm going to go ahead and let this sit out. I need about 6 ounces of it. 2, 4, yeah, I need 6 ounces of softened cream cheese. And it looks like most of this has been used. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to use that. I need about 6 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. It looks like my daughter has cut into it sideways. I mean, what sideways? I mean, why? Why we can't just cut? What? Anyway, but this will be just fine. I'm gonna let it sit out here and get a little soft. In the meantime, go ahead and get the rest of my ingredients and things together. Here, actually, I'm gonna let that go a little bit longer. I'm gonna let the bacon go a teeny bit longer, maybe for like another minute or two. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to turn the temperature down right now to 350 degrees. I just got the bacon out of the oven here, so it's cooling. Put the oven on 350 degrees. Now let's get our ingredients together. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is shred my block of Colby Jack cheese. And it's so much easier. I had this little container that I was getting ready to shred it in. And I'm like, I'm not fixing to dirty up that container. It came with the shredder, and you just attach it to the top. I'm like, I'm not fixing to dirty that dish up. I'm going to put this on a paper plate so that all I have to do is throw it away. That'll give me something less to have to wash, right? So let's just get this shredded. There's nothing like delicious shredded cheese. The taste is just so much better. Sure, don't get me wrong, I always use the cheese in the bag, but there's just something about delicious shredded cheese, freshly shredded cheese that is just so much better, especially in things like pasta dishes and things like that. It's just so good. So anyway, go ahead and shred your Colby Jack. And if you don't have Colby Jack, just regular Colby cheese will be fine as well. All right, there we have it. A big plate of freshly shredded Colby Jack cheese. And I'm sorry, but I am fixing to give me a taste. Good stuff. All right, got my cheese shredded. Now I'm going to season our chicken breast. And of course, I'm using the fabulous, the most delicious Sincerely Legenia all-purpose seasoning. I'm just going to season it a little bit here. You don't need too much because we are going to put toppings on this chicken as well, but there's no way we're putting it in the pan without any seasoning at all, okay? So we're going to season it, and let's turn it over. And you guys, I prefer the cutlets. If you don't have any cutlets and you just want to use a whole chicken breast, that's fine, but I do prefer, usually most dishes that I cook like this, I prefer them to be in thinner style chicken breast, so the cutlets are perfect. for this. I just don't like to bite into big chunks of meat, me personally. Anybody else like that out there, or is it just me? All right, there we go. And that's all the seasoning you need. If you have Sincerely Legenia All-Purpose Spice Blend, then you know that that is all that you are going to need. So let's go ahead and put this in the pan. And y'all, I was getting ready to throw this pan away. Let me move it over. I was getting ready to throw this pan away. This is the pan that I just cooked the bacon in, and I was getting ready to throw it away. I'm like, look at all that flavor down there. I put my oil in my oil container to use at another time when I get ready to saute something. I'm like, I'm going to cook the chicken in this. That is flavor. So if you guys do anything like this, if you have oil left over and these good little bacon bits in the bottom of your pan, go ahead and use that. That is flavor, because that's what we're fixing to do, okay? I'm just going to put my chicken breast on in here. Oh yes, flavor on top of flavor. Okay, go ahead and put them in. And actually what I am going to do is I'm going to do this and flip it, make sure both sides get some of that delicious bacon grease on both sides and some of those tidbits. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, yes. All right, so we're going to set this aside now and go ahead and get together the rest of our ingredients. All right, I'm gonna slice up some green onions. All right, now I'm going to crumble up the bacon. I'm not gonna put it on my wooden board here. And my other one, I had chicken on it, which is what I would normally cut it up on, but it's still in the sink there. It needs to be sanitized, so I'm not gonna use that, because I haven't sanitized it yet. So we're just gonna, saying all that to say, I'm simply going to chop this up right here in this paper plate. Okay, y'all understand, right? Y'all feel me? Ease. We're making this process easy. Okay, so we got our bacon there, and then next you have to taste a piece to make sure everything is perfect, and it is. Okay, that's a part of the cooking process. Oh yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and add our cream cheese. Hopefully it's softened up enough by now. Okay, got our cream cheese in there. Now, all right, so we got 1/4 cup of mayonnaise going in. And all of this delicious bacon. And then while it's going in, go ahead and taste another piece. Just like that. Yeah. Now I really know that it's perfect. So, got the bacon in there. And then we're going to add our green onions. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of green onions. We don't want to overdo it. About 1/4 cup of green onions going in. And then we're going to add in about half of the Colby Jack cheese. Now I used an 8-ounce block. So I would say we're putting in here about 4 ounces. If you want to put more in, hey, go ahead. I never have believed in there being too much cheese. But guys, Colby Jack cheese is so absolutely delicious. It is a nice, smooth cheese. It's considered a great melting cheese. And I just recently learned, did you know that Colby Jack cheese is predominantly sold in the U.S. and it's not really an international type cheese? It's made in Wisconsin and California primarily. And yeah, it's not really a type of cheese that's international. I thought that was really interesting. All right, now let's mix this together. Okay, the success of this all has to do with my cream cheese and how well it has softened, okay? And okay, doesn't seem to be too bad. Not doing too bad. Y'all, this smells so good. This smells so good. This is actually, you know, similar to the mixture we put in our jalapeno cheese poppers. I just don't usually incorporate the green onions inside of the mixture, and then I don't usually use Colby Jack cheese. But anyway, very good. Make sure you guys, when you make this, make sure that your cream cheese has set at room temperature. This right here, fairly good. Okay, I'm having to put a little bit of muscle power into this, but not too much. It's not making me break a sweat. All right, so mix that up real good. All right, so your mixture should look about like this. And now we're going to put this on top of our chicken. Now I'm going to put this in the preheated oven at 350 degrees. We're going to let this cook for about 35 minutes or until the internal temperature is 165 degrees. That's when you know that chicken is ready. And then we take it out. We're going to top it with the rest of our bacon and a little bit more green onion, and then it is time to feast. This will go great in some jalapenos. So I am going to reserve the rest of this and go purchase some jalapenos because I don't think I have any in there. And we're just going to have some jalapeno cheese poppers with this because this is some good stuff and I refuse to throw it away. So this is going to be a delicious mixture for a nice little quickie lunch here that I'll have, jalapeno cheese poppers. And yeah, do not throw it away. If you have extra, save it, use it for jalapeno cheese poppers. All right, y'all, the next thing I'm going to do is make some cabbage steaks. I had a cabbage in my refrigerator. It's in the very back of my refrigerator. And I remember buying it maybe like over a week ago, and I just completely forgot about it. But I do not want it to go bad, so I am going to make some cabbage steaks today. That's an easy and fast way to, make some cabbage. And not to mention, it's absolutely delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and get that in the oven right now. So that it can be ready when everything else is ready. I'm going to make some pork chops for the fam. So we're going to have pork chops and cabbage steaks. I think that's an excellent, excellent dinner. And then I'm going to top each piece with butter, and I'll usually, it's like a half a teaspoon of butter, and I'll usually just get the half a teaspoon, break it in half, and like put one end there and one piece at that end, okay? That's usually how I do it. All right, now I'm going to put this in the same oven that my $1 million chicken is in and make sure it's at 350 degrees. We're gonna let these cook for about 45 minutes, 45 to 55 minutes. Just keep checking on it to make sure that it's ready and you should be good to go. Okay, everyone, got our $1 million chicken out of the oven. I am now going to top this with more bacon. I mean, who does not want more bacon? And it smells so yummy, my friends. This was a quick and easy dinner. Like, seriously, very easy, or quick and easy entree. Let me put it that way. Quick and easy entree. And then I'm going to add more green onions on top of that. Just that pop of color. And then, of course, yeah, the taste is amazing. All right. Delicious. And there we have it. Quick and easy $1 million chicken. Let's give this a taste. Okay, everyone, the $1 million chicken is ready. I've got me a nice hefty piece right here. Look at that Sincerely Legenia seasoning right there. So good. I'm gonna go ahead and bite it before it gets cold. My friends, oh so good. It's so creamy from the cream cheese and then the Colby Jack cheese with it. Unbelievable. The crunch from the bacon and then a little bit chewiness from the bacon. So good. And then our chicken is seasoned perfectly with the Sincerely Legenia all-purpose seasoning. This is a meal fit for a king. So delicious, you guys. And this is a quick one. You are going to appreciate how delicious this is, how easy and how quick it is. It is fabulous, okay? It's fabulous. I think I'm going to eat mine with the side of the cabbage steaks, and I'm good to go. You guys have got to try this one. I'll put it on my website for you. All right, guys. I ate up that chicken breast so quick. It was so good. Woo! It was delicious, okay? But now time is going, and I've got to take Rico to a vet appointment, so I've got to get this on. This is dinner for the family. I don't know. Angelina may eat the $1 million chicken. I'm not sure. But I know my husband, he's not going to want that. He's not fond of things like cream cheese and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and season these pork chops. I am using the Sincerely Legenia Cajun blend right here. Guys, this will be made available to you all really soon. I was hoping to have it out last month, but we couldn't get production done in time. So hopefully we'll be able to do that but before this month ends or the beginning of November. So I'm just going to season it, and this is all it needs. I'm just going to season these with Sincerely Legenia Cajun seasoning, and that is it. That's it. When I tell y'all, I try to make it easy, make the seasoning all that you're gonna need. I mean that. I try to make it so easy. But this is the Cajun blend. I love it. It's spectacular. And I cannot wait till you guys get your hands on it. But until then, go ahead, go to my website and get the all-purpose seasoning. It is delicious. Only $6.50 right now. And if you use code Sincerely21, you will get 15% off. 15% off. All right. Seasoning done. Let's get these on in the skillet and get these cooked up because I have to leave here in about 45 minutes. Just took the pork chops out of the pan. They are ready and they're smelling fabulous. The cabbage, let me show you guys that. The cabbage is also ready, smelling good and looking fabulous. I'm gonna put these both in the same pan. There is absolutely no reason to waste all of these dishes. So I am going to put everything right here. Pork chops on one side, cabbage steaks on the other. All right, and I can go ahead and clean up everything so that when I get home from the vet's office, let me take that one piece right there. Let me try this out. Oh my goodness. Y'all, so good. So good. All right. There's everything. Dinner is served. That's everything. Hey everybody, right now Rico and I are on our way to the vet. He has a vet appointment. He's losing some feathers like a I'm doing this like Rico is losing some feathers above his beak, and it's like a little bald spot. We just want to make sure that he is okay. So we're going to take him to the vet to get him checked out, and then that is it. Then I'm headed right back to the house. Yo, I am tired. It has been a busy day. It is 3:26 right now, and I've got to get to the vet by 3:50, and I'm hoping that I do not run into any traffic, okay? So anyway, headed there now, and I will check back in with you guys in just a little bit. All right, we are at the vet's office, and Rico is getting ready for his appointment. He's like, what's going on? Where are we at? Okay, that was the fastest vet appointment we have ever had. Thank God Rico is okay. She said it looks like he must have hurt himself, maybe fall in his cage or hit his face against something, and that's why it's the little bald spot there, but that it's scabbing over and that it's healing fine. So, you know, we just got to be careful with him. He has to be careful. So he is fine, thank goodness. And another good thing about it was she was like, you know, you don't have to worry, don't worry about it. This is free of charge today. Don't worry about paying. So we were literally in there for maybe 3 minutes total. So, and I think 2 of those minutes was her trying to catch Rico. He was flopping all over the cage. And so it took forever for her to try to, you know, get a hold of him so she could see what was going on. But yeah, he's fine now. So you have just got to be careful, buddy. Please be careful while you're in that cage. Quit hitting your cute little face on stuff. All right, everybody, I am back home. Rico is back in his room. I just gave him some fresh broccoli and carrots and some fresh water. He is happy. I am tired. It has been quite the day. Dinner is made, and I've taken care of everything else that I need to take care of. Now I'm getting ready to sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of this day. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for joining me and spending the day with me. It is always a pleasure. If you are new here and you enjoyed this vlog, leave a comment below and let me know. I'd love to know who you are and give you a big thank you for visiting my channel. It is definitely appreciated. Guys, again, thank you so much. It is my prayer always that you and your family have a blessed and a prosperous day. And I'm going to talk to you guys in tomorrow's vlog right here on Sincerely Lagenia. Bye, guys.